Welcome to Kitchen Talk with Victoria. If you've not heard my kitchen talks before, the reason why I have these is because when I was a young child, my grandmother used to be in the kitchen a lot. She was a great cook. And I would be in the kitchen with her, and we would have these wonderful conversations about life and God and all things that matter. And it wasn't necessarily planned, it just happened. And I just decided that I'd have kitchen talk with you. So welcome to Kitchen Talk with Victoria. Today is a little difficult for me. My neighbor husband passed. They have been together for 53 years. They had beautiful children together. They lost a daughter, but their son is still living. And they built the house next to me, and they moved in, I think she said 70 something when they built the house. And the wake is about to happen, and I'm gonna go and pay my respects to my neighbor's husband. And as I was looking at the wake and where I needed to go, I noticed that it was being held at the same place my brother's wake was. I have lost both my parents, my grandparents, and 3 siblings. And my brother being the most recent a couple of years ago. And I want to speak on this topic of loss, of deep loss. If you've ever lost someone, or they're not really lost, I think that they've just passed on to another plane of life, another plane of existence. But just for my humanness, I'm going to say lost, because they're no longer in my life in the same way they used to be in my life. They're still in my life. I see and look at pictures of my brothers. I lost 2 brothers and a sister, and my parents, and I remember my mother's laugh. And sometimes in the deepest, darkest night, I have conversations with them. I just feel the presence of my mother and my grandmother. This whole Kitchen Talk with Victoria is from the talks or the sit downs I would have with my grandmother. And what I wanted to come in today to say, that it's okay to grieve. It's okay to be sad. I know a lot of people say cliches. They are never leaving you. They're always going to be with you. It's going to be okay. But in the moment, it doesn't feel like it's going to be okay. And I want you to know, being on the other side of this, there are days when it's okay, and there are days when it's not okay. And I just want to tell you, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to cry, as you remember. It's okay to laugh. And sometimes we get darn right angry that they left us. How could they do that to us? And I've come to accept the fact that this is just another leg on their journey, that the people I've lost along the way came to teach me, to show me. And even if they weren't good people in your life, they taught you to be resilient. They taught you to be strong. They helped you become who you are. And I just wanted to take this moment to encourage you, to let you know that when you lose someone, it can feel like your heart's being ripped out. And in some ways, maybe it is. But I want you to know, time truly, truly helps. Give yourself time. And those people that are around you that are well-meaning, that are saying things that's going to annoy you because you feel like they don't understand your pain, try to show them a little grace too. They're only trying to help. They're trying to help. So when I saw where this wake was going to be, I got pretty emotional. And if you can tell, I'm still emotional, because the last time I was at that place was when I said goodbye to my brother. And even though it's been 2 years, I still miss him terribly. I miss my sister. That's been over 20 years. I miss my other brother. That's been probably 40 years. And I just want to come on to tell you, it's okay to miss them. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have bad days and good days. But I'm also here to tell you that as time passes, the good days will be so much better. You will begin to remember the laughter. You will begin to remember the good times more and more as time passes. And talk about them. Say their names. My brother was Mark. My sister, named after my mom, was Marcella. We called her City because when my older sister was born, she couldn't say sister. She said City. So she's City. And then my brother, who was closest to me in age, Teddy, died in an automobile accident when he was 27 years old. And I can tell you from experience that the best thing you can do for yourself is to feel. See, a lot of times we think we have to be strong for other people when we are just like almost being ripped apart on the inside. And it's okay. You know, I've had to make the arrangement be part of the arranging for both my parents. And for my brother Mark, I've had to be present. Very, very hard to do. And I felt I had to be strong for everyone. And what I came to realize is that it's okay not to always be the strong one. It's okay to have your needs met. It's okay to say, I'm not okay today. And let others pick it up. Pick up the slack. And it's not slack. That's a horrible term. But let others step in. I know sometimes we think we're superhumans. And we are in a lot of ways. But we are human. Give it time. And on your sad days, it's okay to be sad. But remember, your loved one doesn't want you to stay there. They've passed on. And it's important that we live out their legacy. They want us happy. They want all to be well with our souls. Thank you for being you. I see you. You are enough. And you are an incredible human being. And until next time, I'm Victoria. Join me again for Kitchen Talk with Victoria.